Okay. Hello. Hello. Okay. Today is September 11th, 2023. Okay. As usual, I woke up with a headache, but it's not that bad. I drank water with like a mason jar. I drank a whole mason jar full of water with lemon and Himalayan sea salt because some YouTube videos say it's good to have like electrolytes and the lemon in your body. Hydration is good for your metabolism, all that kind of bullshit. It's kind of just doing everything that's good for you. But so the moment I woke up, I for some reason I reached to my right where my boyfriend usually is sleeping. But today's a Monday, so he already went to work. And then for some reason I had this like weird feeling like he's not here, not here. I miss him. And then I don't know, I was just like really upset that he wasn't here. And I'm just like, but it's normal. He's always going to work on a weekday. And I don't know why, but I had like a really bad feeling, and like immediately my brain started thinking about what if something happens to him, like what would I do without him? Because I love him. And all those emotional things. I got really emotional the moment I woke up because my boyfriend wasn't next to me when I woke up. And it wasn't even about a headache or anything. I was just really emotional. It's like because my brain immediately goes to the dramatic. It's like if something was to happen to him and he died or something, it's like I would lose all motivation for everything I've been doing, right? Like I would immediately be like, okay, well, he's gone. And so there's no point in going through chemo. Like, I would just be like, whatever. I'll just let the brain cancer take me. And I wouldn't care. And like it's kind of a scary thought of how fragile my motivation would be to keep going if anything were to happen to my boyfriend, right? Like he is the main reason why I want to keep trying and keep going. Like, without him, nothing matters. And like, I don't like being that emotionally dependent on one person, but that's how much he means to me. And the thing is, that is a little weird is that, and then he calls me, right, and tells me he got in a car accident. And like the other car got fucked up, but he drives a truck, so he's fine. He's perfectly fine. But the thing is, it's kind of spooky, right? The fact that I woke up afraid um that something bad would happen to him and then he was actually in a car accident. So, yeah, I am so thankful that he's okay. He's fine. He's at work and everything's fine. His truck is fine. Like he's not injured. He's just fine. But it's just kind of weird, right? Like that the first thought that came to me today was something bad might happen to him, and it technically did, but he's okay. So in that moment, I was like very thankful in a spiritual sense, religious sense. Like, thank you, God, for not killing him. Like, if that were to happen today, I would not be okay. And I just thought that was interesting. And it's also kind of almost like a selfish way, I think, is that I am like very unempathetic to others that care about me. I'm just like, well, it's fine. It's my life and I'll be fine with dying. But if anybody else were in my life were to die, I'd be upset. Right? There is this one song in Japanese. It's Life Hates Us Now. Uh and one of the lyrics the lyrics, it says it's like we're okay with ourselves dying, but not with other people dying. And it, does that make us selfish? And it's just like, it kind of hits home in that sense. It's like, it's only okay for you to die, and that's why people commit suicide a lot. And it's one of the most selfish things to do, right? Because you don't think about how much your life affects others. And but you're so selfish that you value other people's lives without valuing your own, stuff like that. But yeah, that's what I was thinking about today. It's not particularly cancer related, it's more like existential related, I guess. And like how much my boyfriend means to me, and how it's kind of weird when things like this happen. Is it like just coincidence? Is like, or was there some kind of spiritual reason I had a fear for my boyfriend's life when he was in a car accident at that similar time frame of me waking up? Yeah. It's just kind of weird, right? But other than that, on the cancer topic, I am okay. Uh, I'm getting better at coping with my headaches. I wake up, I do stretches to work on my neuropathy so that my hand works, so that my leg works, so that I don't trip and fall or anything. I'm doing better. And let's see. I do have an issue. I have told you. Um I wake up very sniffly. I'm not sure why. Like I'm worried that it's chemo related because chemo does compromise your immune system. So if I get sniffly, I'm worried, do I have some kind of infection, or am I getting sick with like just something like a cold, flu, what is it? I do have to keep up with that and boost my immune system. All right, but drinking water, a whole mason jar of water to start off my day, and then drinking a big cup of coffee to get the caffeine going, which, yeah, like right now my headache's not there anymore. But the moment I wake up, man, it is so annoying. And then I immediately want to lay down, but then I have to like motivate myself. Like, all right, you gotta get up. We gotta get out of bed. Because if you lay here, we're just gonna feel miserable for the rest of the day. I got up and then did my exercises. Worried about my boyfriend, and then yeah. But that was today, and it's September 11th, so it's like a weird kind of day, right? Because usually people joke about it, and it's just like whatever. But in reality, it's like kind of a significant day if you live in America. Been many, many years, but a lot of teenagers that are around right now on TikTok were probably not even born or barely remember it. You know, I was like in what, fourth grade? Yeah, I was in fourth grade, and then we're all like out in the playground, and we gotta listen to the national anthem and be all stoic about it because something happened in New York, and it's just, we were kids, we didn't really care. But the thing is, I was old enough to remember it, I guess, is the part that most people focus on. That's what my teacher, I remember, focused on, is that y'all are probably the last age group that will remember 9/11, because she already knew that it was going to be like the biggest thing that happened, you know. So fourth grader is usually, the age where you're old enough to understand what happened, versus when you're younger, it's like you might not remember. But yeah, so I'm just rambling today. Found it interesting on how emotional I woke up for some reason. Oh, and it wasn't for me. It was for the sake of someone else. And I am very thankful that he's fine. But it makes me worry even more. That means he needs to drive safer, right? Yeah. Yeah. That'll be it for today, actually. I do need to make myself some breakfast, which lately I've been mixing it up. I'm incorporating vegan like dishes, like staggered. Not it's like not fully vegan. Like yesterday, what did we eat? We ate I had a chicken Cobb salad from Whataburger, which is amazing. It's like the only fast food salad I will ever eat because fast food salads are all disgusting except for Whataburger. Whataburger has such solid salads. Um, and it's keto because there's nothing in it other than salad and chicken and like eggs. Like it's got hard boiled eggs and cheese. It's a little bit of an inflammation kind of causer, but and the bacon. The bacon's bad for you. Bacon has nitrites in it, which causes cancer. But they're delicious. I don't want to ramble too much, but yeah. I've been incorporating vegan meals throughout like the week. So some mornings instead of cooking eggs, I'll just have avocado toast on like toast that is like one net carb. There's this bread called carbonot, and it's literally one net carb per slice, and it's pretty good. I mean, it's not great bread, but it works. Like if you put anything on it, it's bread and it tastes fine. And yeah, so I eat one vegan breakfast every now and then if I don't feel like eating eggs, which today I might actually do that. I might just go vegan today. I'll eat a vegan breakfast, and then my lunch will be something a little bit more substantial. And then I'm also drinking a lot of keto shakes that are usually around 15 to 20 grams of fat with MCTs. Very low on the carbs, and pretty low on the protein. Which that actually reminds me is like I think I am lacking in protein. Either that or the lomustine is affecting my bone marrow because I am sore throughout my body. Like my arms are sore, like my ribs. Like the thing with lomustine is that it affects bone marrow. So it actually increases your chance of getting leukemia. So it's really bad for you in a way. But it's the only thing that I got right now. Speaking of which, I still haven't gone to my follow up yet for my MRI. That's still ways away. Like at least 2 weeks away. So we'll see. Then that's gonna be the scary. That's gonna have an. I'm gonna have an anxiety attack that day because it's the thing I've been worried about, right? Because I chose to skip Avastin for now, and then see how lomustine and holistic treatments would affect my brain tumor. And so, if my scan in 2 weeks looks worse, then I'm gonna have to start Avastin. And then from there, my optimism will probably plummet because that would mean everything I've been trying up to now has meant nothing. So it's basically I'm clinging on to hope, right? And my optimism is hanging by a thread most of the time. And more of a no, I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say, but it's like it's very hard to stay optimistic. You have to really force yourself. So if you're someone going through something similar and you're feeling down and hopeless, it's it's understandable. It's really hard to lift yourself up when things aren't looking great. And that's okay. You just gotta, you really just gotta try. And you know what? If you want to give up, that's also okay. And I think people wouldn't tell you that it's okay to give up. But I've come to the understanding that it is okay to give up. I'm not going to give up personally. Not yet. I'm going to keep going. But it reminds me of something Alan Watts says, is that everybody, like each individual has the right to their own existence. You know, like you decide what happens to you in your life. You can decide when it ends. But you also have to decide that you're also, responsible to keep it going, right? So, not saying that you should give up, but also understand that it's okay to give up. But keep trying. Don't be a quitter, right? You don't want to die a quitter. You gotta go. You gotta die fighting. That's I guess the advice I'd say. Yeah, not on a non-morbid note. Yeah, gonna keep going at this. Bye bye.